I try to praise her, but she seems to reject my praise. I'm trying to honor her feminine. I'm trying to praise the fun, connecting, sexual, intimate behavior that I want, right? You've heard that a woman grows through praise and a man grows through challenge. But me praising her doesn't seem to be working. She's in, mommy mode or work mode or paying the bills or cleaning the house, task list stuff. And I try to praise, oh, you're so beautiful when you do that. And I get a scoff, or she shuts me down or looks at me, not her, but not Cynthia. Cynthia is like always perfect, right, Cynthia?
Oh, yes.
She totally didn't know I was going to do that. So you're trying these things and you're wondering, well, what am I doing wrong? Because this doesn't seem to be going in. She doesn't seem to be receiving them. Well, we've got the magic key to Superwoman's heart for you today. This is the 1-2 of praise. There's a combination lock here. You have to unlock the masculine shell, the doing, the career success, the masculine shell, the protective shell that she has. You have to unlock that first before you can praise her feminine heart and bloom the flower that's underneath the iron chest piece. And so we're calling that the key to Superwoman's heart today. And it's just that. It's praising something that she's done, a task that she's done, the goals that she's trying to achieve in the world. See that, like you said on today's The C Note Show, Cynthia. See that, praise that, and that helps her open to expose her feminine behavior, her feminine heart. And so when she does seem to bloom a little, when you say, you're working so hard, or Jason Bradbury in today's show said, I see you dancing so hard and keeping it all together in the world. I really honor that about you. It's honoring the goals and the doing. And so she might sigh, or she might smile a tiny bit, or she might look at you in a softer way. And after that point, that's her exposing her feminine heart. Then you can praise the feminine beauty that she's showing you. Then you can tell her how her feminine beauty is affecting you as a man. Because I want to ask you about that, Cynthia, to share with us, like you did on today's The C Note Show, how when a man has skillfully opened, starting to bloom her femininity, how he says that affects her in the relationship, the positive way that helps him desire her, feel desire within him, that she affects him. Tell us more about that. After you open her to some feminine bloom, what is it that a woman wants to hear? What is it that helps her femininity bloom even more?
Yeah, well, I think in all the doing that women do, there's a desire to be seen in the characteristics that she is. So there's like to be seen for what she's doing, but what does that say about her character, her strength, her what she's holding close to her as her identity? And when she feels like that has a positive honoring by her partner, you're actually inviting out a more feminine part of her, like, oh, I'm being seen in this strength, this like getting things done, who she's trying to be, the warrioress she's trying to be. And then when she can be seen in that and open to some more of the softer parts of her, knowing that she is seen and knowing that it actually has a positive effect on you, that it does make you light up, it does make you feel good, and she gets to see that who she is actually seen and reflected upon by you and has value to you and makes your life better. That's something for a feminine being that is it's like being given the biggest gift in the world, to know that she makes an impact, that she does make a difference with the softer sides of her, the beauty part of her, the feminine parts of her.
Beautiful. I'm going to give you a cherry on top of the number one mistake men make when they start to practice this and what to do instead. I'm going to give you that here in a minute. If you haven't signed up for our free membership area, go to greatmenmovemountains.com/VIP. And that's where you can get all the past recordings of the C Note Show. You can get what I've recorded, my breath awareness and presence practices there as well. You can get previous recordings of Power 60, which I do. That's a man to man call. The C Note show is Cynthia's the only woman allowed on that call for her professional perspective. Otherwise, it's only men. We've been in private practice for 5 years. And so we want to bring you those recordings for free. This is part of our heart. I believe in heart and business, heart and business. And our heart is to offer these recordings and the practices that I gave you for free in our membership area. So greatmenmovemountains.com/VIP. And so here's the cherry on top of the number one mistake men make when they're trying to do this one part and then second part, first part, second part of praise is that they rush it. Okay. They praise the goals that she's been doing and the accomplishment, that more masculine goals and accomplishments that she's been doing. They praise that. And then they immediately try to praise her femininity or her beauty as if you're trying to get it out as fast as you can. And that just looks like it's a manipulation to a woman. That just looks like you're talking at her, like you're expecting something. That's the number one reason men rush, is because you're expecting something or you're trying to get it out before you get too nervous. How's she going to take this? You have to practice this slow, breathe deep into your belly with patience. She may not like it right away. In fact, she probably won't like it the first or second or fifth time that you do it. You're practicing this new way of the key to her femininity. She's got this shell on the outside for a reason. Okay. So let me be specific. You'll say, I see you dancing so hard in the world. I see you cleaning the house, and I so appreciate that about you. Right? And then you shut up and hold the tension and be there and look in her eyes after you've said the first round of this praise. And if she doesn't bloom for you, if she completely ignores you, then you're not going to say the second part. The second part is to watch and notice the way she might start to bloom for you, the way her voice softens. Maybe she smiles a tiny bit. Maybe she kind of shrugs in a feminine way. Maybe she skips across the room 5 minutes later. You're going to make the second round of praise when you see more of a feminine blooming come from her, even if it's really small. So you're not saying it 1, 2, you're saying the first one, about accomplishments, and then pausing, waiting, holding the tension, not talking anymore. Okay, practicing holding the tension, being there for her until she does show you a little bit of blooming. And then you offer the second round of praise about her feminine, how that turns you on, how that lights you up inside as a man, that feminine behavior that she's showing. Cynthia, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Go move mountains one step at a time, guys.